Hi, good day to you. I am taking this week to look at Jesus' meeting with the Samaritan woman at the well. And this is such a familiar story to us, although the passage I took to study this week is pretty long, and likewise the commentary is pretty long, so sorry, not sorry. But there were so many things to look at this week that I got kind of wrapped up in doing this study. I spent a super long time on it, as opposed to maybe the amount of time I would normally daily spend. So a few things that kind of struck me as I was reading this. One of the commentaries I read said something about that John's gospel says Jesus was tired, and it sort of calls out Jesus's humanity. I was actually struck by the humanity of this woman. So she knows Jews hate Samaritans, and she's going to the well to get water, and surely saw Jesus from some distance off. She can tell by his appearance he's a Jew. Obviously she knows he's a Jew because she's astounded that he starts talking to her. And she goes to the well anyway, even though she's completely alone in the middle of nowhere, and there's a man who she assumes hates her, who's loitering around this well. That just speaks to a level of desperation to get the water. In similar situations in my life, I mean, if I've been alone and I see a mysterious-looking man nearby, I freak out, and I definitely don't think I would continue to go, but who knows? I mean, she's got a family who needs water, right? So that having been said, I had kind of often wondered about how quickly she, accepts Jesus's points, and he says, "I'll give you living water," and she's just like, "Okay, sure, tell me how." But just remember, she had been so desperate for regular water to quench her physical thirst that when he said he would give her water that would forever quench her thirst, she's like, "Okay, I'm in. Tell me how. I don't ever want to have to deal with this again." So anyway, I mean, the commentary is super long. There's a lot of history of Samaria and the history of the well itself, and Jesus' relationship to his disciples and Jews and Samaritans. I mean, there's just everything in there. But I just really wanted to hone in on that one point about her humanity and how it drove her to this place in the face of some pretty significant anxiety, I would imagine. And that made her a lot more open to what Jesus had to say. And I think that was really a key to Jesus' ministry pretty often, that he was maybe kind or at least civil in situations that he wasn't expected to be, and it made people's hearts just really open to what he had to say. So take a look. I hope you like this week, and I'll see you next time.